Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. On the last episode, you met and controlled Fang for the first time. And then after some short battles, the control switched back to Snow and Hope. And we are currently taking care of the soldiers in the civilian plaza. Also, earlier I explained on incentive chips, which can be found in a certain treasure ball on the last episode. Now, the incentive chips are components, and you can find them under your inventory components menu. And they can be sold at a store for 2,500. So let me quickly show you. At a save point, if you go to any store, you can click sell, go down to your components and find the incentive chip. As you can see, it's worth $2,500. Now, you don't need to worry about holding on to these because they're not useful for anything except for selling. So if you sell 2 of them, it's worth $5,000. And that's how you can make a good amount of cash early on in the game. So there's a certain spot coming up where you can actually grind for incentive chips because the soldiers will drop them. And the drop rate is pretty high. So I'll let you know when that time comes, and you're going to want to stack up as many as possible so that you can sell them in order to have cash through the main part of the game. But once you've taken care of that, go ahead and continue along the path. Ahead you'll find some more soldiers.
I can take it.
Alright, so after taking care of the enemies, go ahead and continue on. And at the bottom of the next set of steps, you'll find even more enemies. Alright, so after clearing out all the soldiers that stand in your way, go ahead and turn right and head down a couple sets of stairs.
Not good.
Is there a problem? Now why don't you just calm down?
Now what's going on?
I've got you.
I am a Pulse Lassie! I'm here to kill you all!
What are you doing?
Clearing the area. Open fire on a crowd. Doesn't matter who dies. Just wipe them all out.
So many. Are they really that afraid of us?
Alright, so after the scene, go ahead and take out the XIII aerial snipers that rush you.
How about this? It's all about
Don't
teamwork.
neglect healing in this battle because the aerial snipers really have some offensive
How about
attacks
this?
that can really hurt your party members if you don't heal.
Thanks, partner. How about this? Time to switch, kiddo.
Alright, and we got another incentive chip. Now after you take out the 3 XIII aerial snipers, if you want you can turn around and head up the stairs behind you for an extra set of enemies that you can kill for some extra CP.
Wrapped up and ready. You see that? How about this? No problem.
Alright, so after taking out the extra set of enemies, go ahead and turn around. And you might have to take these guys out one more time, but they will give you extra experience, and they give you pretty good experience too.
How about this? It's all about teamwork. How about this? Later! How about this?
Alright, so after taking out them, and you'll also get one more incentive chip, so it might be worth the fight. Go ahead and head up a little further for some more SciComm aerial snipers.
How about this?
Alright, after taking care of him, head up the steps. And you got one more group of enemies in this area.
It's me you want! Ho! Follow my lead! You see that?
And another incentive chip. Very nice. Go ahead and continue up the stairs to the left for a short scene.
Hey. You okay?
Leave her alone!
See, scum! Save the girl!
Call the army!
Don't you touch her!
Protect Cocoon!
It's okay! You're okay now!
This is our town! Get out of here! Oh, great. You better run with sea scum! No mercy! We can take them! Why'd you have to ruin it?
Kill the Lassie!
Careful now! I'm not afraid of you!
Help us!
Magic!
We don't stand a chance! We can't fight that!
I'm sorry.
Time to go!
Stop them! After those clear! Fire!
Gotta stay ahead of them. We walk from here.
Alright, so after the scene, you'll be high up in Palapone on the Rivera towers.
You win some, you lose some.
Go ahead and head forward and you'll find a save point off to the right.
Felix Heights is that way, right? Still pretty far. A great place for family living. So they say. Looks like it actually might be, huh?
Yeah, well, the C don't have family.
Hey, listen to me, kid. I'm an orphan. I barely got to know my family. But someday, I'm gonna have my own. Once I save Sarah and protect Cocoon.
How exactly?
It's a good question. I want to do what's right, but everyone hates LaCie. Kinda hard to help someone that's trying to kill you. It'll be tough. But everything will work out in the end. As long as we stay together and hold on to hope.
We don't have any! Well, LaCie's only hope is a quick death.
Alright, so after the scene,
Yeah, right.
enemies will flood the area.
Hey, wait
Now,
up.
before you go on, I should let you guys know something. I highly recommend fighting all the XIII snipers, the aerial snipers, because they give some pretty decent CP, and they also have a chance for dropping incentive chips, which you can sell at the store for $2,500. But the Falco Velocycles that you'll see in this area, I would avoid them at all costs, because it takes forever to fight them and kill them, and the CP they give you just isn't worth it. And also they have that one-hit KO attack called Gatling Gun, which will wipe out whoever it hits, and then you might have to retry the battle and it'll take even longer. So the XIII aerial snipers, which you see flying around, I would fight them. But the other guys, the Falco Velocycles, they're just not worth it. So with that being said, go ahead and take out the XIII aerial snipers that are hovering around the area.
How about this? Later! Thanks, Hope. Thanks, partner. It's all about teamwork. How about this? How about this?
Alright, so after taking out the aerial snipers, go ahead and jump down to the side of the dome. And at the bottom, you can turn around and head to the dead end, where you can open up a treasure ball for a shaman's mark, which increases magic by 50. So I highly suggest to replace the magician's mark with the shaman's mark, because it'll greatly increase Hope's magic attack. Now right behind you, you're going to want to be very careful because there's a Falco Velacycle, and you're going to want to avoid this guy on the way out. If he does manage to hit you and you're thrown into a battle, simply press start and choose to retry. And it's better to like dodge and weave in order to get away from him, because it's not worth fighting him. It takes way too long, and we already have a lot of CP. So shortly ahead you'll see a couple SciComm aerial snipers, so let's go ahead and take them out.
How about this? Later! Thanks, Hope. Thanks, partner. How about this?
Alright, so now further ahead you'll see two paths going towards the right. So go ahead and take the first path first.
How about this? Just too easy.
Alright, after taking care of the two SciComm aerial snipers, follow the first path to the right, and you can jump up on a small platform above and turn right to find a treasure ball containing a Vidana 4,
Well then,
which is a new weapon for Hope. So I suggest to go ahead and equip that onto Hope, because it gives him the passive ability Defense Maintenance, which allows him to withstand some of the tough attacks that will be thrown at him. And it just barely reduces your magic by 4. So it's worth it.
what do we do?
Then go ahead and backtrack to the main path and head further ahead and take the second path this time. As soon as you jump up, you'll find another treasure ball you can open for 3 thrust bearings. Alright, now as you get close to the roof, you'll see a Falco Velacycle circling the area. Wait for him to go past you, and then try to run across. And if you manage to have to fight him, just press start and then select and choose to retry. It's going to be pretty hard to get past this guy unless you want to use the Deceptizol to slide past him. But I wouldn't really worry about it. Let's just go ahead and fight him and take him out. And remember, whenever he starts to use Gatling gun, just switch to summon Shiva, so that Shiva will take the hit or revive anyone that's fallen. This is why I hate fighting these guys, but here it's going to be very hard to get around him unless you use a Deceptizol. So he's preparing Gatling gun. Let's go ahead and summon up Shiva.
Show him how it's done!
Alright, so once he's staggered, you should be able to finish him off pretty quick.
No problem. There's got to be something around here.
And then go ahead and cross the rooftop. And in the right hand corner, you'll find a treasure ball you can open with a Deceptizol. So if you do decide to use a Deceptizol to slip past that Falco Velacycle, you'll get it right back out of this treasure ball, so don't worry about it. Then head over to the left and jump up onto the railing. And as soon as you jump up on the railing, go ahead and try to slip past those Falco Velacycles. And then backtrack to where they were at and jump down onto the railing you just jumped up. But instead of proceeding on top of the main railing, take this little side railing here. This will lead you to a dead-end path with a treasure ball containing 2,000 gil. Not bad. It's kind of hard to spot though, but once you find it, you'll get 2,000 gil. Then jump back up top and run back around the railing, which leads around the building. On the other side, you'll run into some more SciComm aerial snipers.
How about this? It's all about teamwork. You see that?
For this battle, it might be wise to just keep Hope in the medic role while Snow finishes him off in commando until you're down to one of the SciComm aerial soldiers. Then you can switch back to Slash and Burn to finish them off. Because they deal a lot of damage.
How about this?
Alright, so after taking him out, there's going to be a pretty tough battle that we got to avoid here. So what I suggest you do is jump up, wait for them to pass by, and you're going to have to take a hard right. Oh, they got us. No way. So let's try to retry this. This is going to be a pretty hard battle. It might just be wise to go ahead and use a Deceptizol to get past them. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it past them. Alright, so unless you want to fight the battle, which I don't think you should do, just go ahead and press the left bumper and use a Deceptizol. And then you can sneak right past them. There we go. Alright, so at the other side, you'll come across the save point. And that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'll see you guys next time, wherever we prepare for a pretty tough boss battle just ahead.